Hello, and welcome to CopTubeAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. I'd like to thank you, those who are 13 to 17, and I call you American teens, because you are. Everybody loves them teenage years, because you're no longer a baby. You're no longer in elementary school. You see the process of growing up. Okay, this thing called teenage years, the mystery years, where everybody learns how to keep secrets and do wrong. Some people stay the course, and that's a good thing because you never get in trouble with your parents and you never get in trouble with police officers. And if you believe in a thing called heaven and whoever's running that joint, no offense, but like I said, if you believe, because this is not all about me trying to put a God on people. All right, no, this is real. This is real life. This is what people talk about in real life, and this is what people believe in real life. Over 2 billion people believe in this man above and his son. Okay, that's not for me to decide for anyone, and that's not for you guys to decide or push off on anyone, because that could be provoking. Do not harass people over religion. Okay, now did I wrap that one up? Yes, I did. These videos are not rehearsed and they're not edited. Why? Because I wanted it that way. So you can see police officers, who they really are. We're human beings. Alright? We don't hide behind a uniform. The uniform doesn't make us Superman and Superwoman. A bullet can penetrate through a uniform. Yeah, it's real. If you put on a uniform and you jumped off a building, you're not going to fly. Maybe you will. No, don't do that. Because some people believe that the cap makes us smarter. The uniform makes us stronger. And you can't penetrate through the uniform. Yes, you can. Like I said, we're human. So, if I was to become this kind of Hollywood person, all right, if I would become a character, then you couldn't see that police officers are real. I'm real. This is who I am 24 hours a day. I love having fun. My mother said, Miss Personality. Yes, I am. I love people. You have to enjoy life. Okay, but you got to be honest and you got to be truthful. I love communicating. Okay, so enough about moi. All right. What is today's subject on? Declaring war. It's real. There are people out there that will do it in a heartbeat. And no one is allowed to declare war except for our officials. All right? Understand that. It's lesson number 44. And we're moving right along. Don't forget to take your test. All right, guys? All right, there's the post-test. Then that happens after we get finished with our daily dose of the law. Bam! All right? Take your pre-test. Don't forget to take your post-test. All right? You guys are hanging in there, and I'm proud of you. You got to be proud of yourself. Because most teenagers can't sit down for about 2 hot seconds. I know, because I was a teenager. I couldn't skip over my teenage years and become suddenly an adult in my 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s. Now I'm in my 50s. Ooh, isn't that interesting? So, you have to remember that everyone has been in those teenage years, and do not ask people to sacrifice who they are for your willingness to do wrong. No. Mom, I was you as a teenager. You should know about smoking weed. No. Go ahead and do it here. People are a hoot. All right? Don't you become like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't justify your actions based on something that once was. Don't make the mother and the father feel guilty, guys, or the teachers, or the principals, anybody, for something that you think that they will rescue you from simply because they did it. Now, No, no, it doesn't work that way. You're not allowed to experiment. No, there's no law that says, hey, elements of experimentation. You're allowed to experiment. One, put anything you want in your body. Two, put anything you want in your body. Three, put anything you want in your body. Four, put anything you want in your body. Five, do whatever you want to after you put something in your body. That's an arrestable offense, but you, no, there's no law on that one. Okay? So can you do it? No. If you're foolish enough to alter your state of mind, know what you know. If you wake up in a cell, that's on you. And your parents can't rescue you from breaking these laws. 100. A fifth of a ream of paper is foolishness. I think it's foolishness. You should think so too. Don't wait till you have children and get married to think the law is a good thing. Boom. That's what people do. People wait until they get married or fall in love, all right, and have children to believe that the law is good. The law always been good. Ask your mother and your father, your older sisters and your older brothers if you have them. Ask everybody. Isn't that amazing? No, the law's good 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Yes, it is. It was good back there in Adam and Eve days. If you read that Bible, yeah, they broke the law then too. Then you get punished. It was good enough for George Washington, who got in trouble for chopping down the cherry tree. It was good enough for Abraham Lincoln. Oh, yeah, he got arrested too. It was good enough for Michael Jackson. He got arrested too. For whatever reason. I don't care. All I care about is the crime and the arrest. And making sure that the elements align up properly with the evidence. That's what you should care about. It's not about all this drama. It's not all about my feelings. Get your feelings out of it. He say, she say, get it out. Black and white. Move the trial along. Boom. Everybody wants a fast, simple, microwavable world. Guess what? Bam. I got one for you. Hey. One page. Let's get this trial on. Evidence. Where is it? Put it down here, right here. Elements. Right here on this piece of paper. You got your book, got your book, got your book. Now, you think I'm playing. It's not about feelings. I'd be out of there in 20 minutes. I don't care where it comes from. Do you know what's amazing? In North Carolina, I've never seen any real silly, lengthy trials. I've never seen that. I don't know where people get these long trials, like the O.J. Simpson trial. That had been done and over with. Period. It was a waste of money. I think it was nothing but simply just best people out there in their best drama state. No kidding. No kidding. Because it could have been done and over with. Just like a butt whooping. Boom, 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 pow. That's it. You go to the store. You don't go to the store to linger. No, you go to the store, get what you want, get what you need. If it's on the shelf, it's on the shelf. If it's not, don't stand there going, next Tuesday, the truck will be coming. Just ask when the truck will be coming. But this is too much. This is foolishness. That's why people don't like to get involved in things. That's why people don't like waiting around and hearing what other people have to say. It's too much. Just bada ping, bada boom. Do it, boom. That's it. That's how I arrest people. I'm not going to talk to you. I put the cuffs on you. And on the way down, if you like to talk, fine. And you do have the right to remain silent. Everybody knows these things. How do people come on this earth and stay here for any length of time and know their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and then all of a sudden become teenagers and forget the laws? You don't forget your ABCs. You don't forget 1, 2, 3s. Do you forget right from wrong? No. You do what you want to do when you want to do it. Okay? Where you want to do it. The who, what, when, where, how, why, and whiches in life. Okay? Get it together, past, present, and future. People don't forget their lessons. They just don't have all day long. Now, I got a little time on my hands. All right? Because we got to bring some little truths out. You can't live a lie. I'm not living a lie. I don't have a script. Where's the script? Johnny! What, Johnny? Give me a script. Roll it. No. So understand this. Police are not a part of Hollywood. Ooh. Ooh, I feel it. Police are not a part of Hollywood. Not Illinois police. Not Georgia's police. California police. Okay? Not Pittsburgh police. Not North Carolina police. Not anybody in Pennsylvania who are cops. From Maine. Not Nevada police officers. Not New Mexico's police officers. Not Utah's police officers. Do you understand? So when y'all keep biting off these shows, just keep in mind, cops are real. Very real. Or we don't play the game. Oh, we got a set of rules. If a person does this, or any of these, and there are hundreds and thousands and millions of laws, if they should break them, say, I'm going to go over to 100, keep putting people behind bars. 7.1 million. And then you have now over 70 million people. In 2015, fresh report, 70 million people have criminal records. Now, you can't go and, yes, they have a thing called expungement if you're allowed, and you have to wait some places 10 years, some places 15, in order for the judge to allow the expungement. All right? The dissolving of the record. Do you understand? People just don't go like this. There's no eraser. Mr. Wisconsin, can I use your eraser? I have a criminal record. And I got to get a job. Well, I need not ask what it was for. Here's the eraser. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wisconsin. It doesn't work that way. Okay? And every record, everything added to your record. All right? Now, there's duplications. It's on microfiche or microfilm, whatever you want to call it. They're on CDs. They're in every computer. They have to go through the clerk of courts when a record has been up for expungement and got expunged. Okay, and the judge got to sign off on that one. All right, because if they don't want to do it, they don't have to. And yes, you have to hire an attorney. If you think you're gonna do it all by yourself, a few $100, you buy. See you later. See you next lifetime. Because it takes forever and a day to get an expungement. All right? So, kill the noise on that. All right? Know what you know. 10 to 15 years, you got to wait from the date that you were actually beginning to, after the conviction, starting to serve your sentence or probation parole, or it's just pay the fine and say goodbye. Do not put your stock in expungements. They're very, 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 very expensive. Wow. Okay? If you think you're going to do it yourself, you better go to law school. Because you have to understand what patience is all about. You wouldn't need an expungement at all if you didn't do it. Period. If you're reading a book, how can you break the law? If you're working on your career, honestly, you're attending college and do what you're supposed to do. Excuse me, how can you break the law? Okay? If you're sitting in a chair in a library, how can you break the law? So don't whine. Please don't, guys. Don't do that. That's not fair to the public. That's not fair to your parents. That's not fair to your friends. That's not fair to the people who have broken the law, and that's not fair to the people who have not broken the law. All right? Get the whining out of it. Get the drama out of it. You did what you did, period. It is what it is. Let it go. Move forward. And if you broke the law, then you got penalized for it. All right? Just understand this. Because I'm going to tell you this. If you believe in that man above, G-O-D, God, let me tell you this one thing. Okay? If you don't have something on your criminal record, I was told karma. He going to get you way down the road. I mean, way down the road. All right? So, I don't think he hopped on the express for butt kicking as soon as something happens. No. People don't know how to separate this thing called God. Okay? If you believe, they don't know how to separate that from human interaction and human action. Don't get wrapped up into that. Don't get wrapped up into this devil if you believe. Stop it. Because the judge does ask, do you have God? Excuse me. Young man, young lady, do you have God? Would you like to bring him as your witness? Ah! Who made you do it? Excuse me. The devil. Consult your attorney and let us know if the devil is your friend. Can he show up for court as a witness? Would you like to? Let's see if we can get the charges dropped on Johnny and put him on the devil. All right, you see what I'm saying? Don't do that because the courts don't want to hear it. Don't do it. If you believe, you believe. Okay? Don't force it on the courts. The courts don't want to hear it. Don't force it on people. They don't want to hear it. Whether you believe in the man upstairs or the man below, it makes no difference. If they told you to do it, you better bring them to court with you. And have some photographs. Hey, check it. Yo, me and my man. Jenny! Yeah, what's up? Come on, let's take this little picture right here. Get your cell phone out. Alright? Alright, let's move forward, y'all. Better keep that mind clear. People went out on the limb saying it was God and the good old devil. That's what I'm saying. Guns are real. Just as real as knives. You dig what I'm saying? Knives cut, and yeah, these things go off. Go to a firing range, and we're talking about what's real. Those scissors, go to firing range, and see, I'm looking for a piece of paper I can actually cut up for you guys, and I don't want to mess it up. Okay, listen, watch this. Real. Oh, yeah, I'm not, oh, to prove that it's real, I need to cut myself? I'm not a fool. See that? Real. That means they're sharp. And this has to be about, this is 2 pieces of paper folded over 3 times like a letter, like a legal letter. Okay, it's a trifold, and it cut through that. All right? Just like at a barbershop. Don't mess with stuff. Those scissors are sharp. They'll cut you. If I would like this, don't do it, because now you know they're real. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Everyone chill out. And let's stop playing. All right. People who want to declare war. Life imprisonment to the death penalty, period. Okay. Let's move forward. Don't forget, we have flashcards, word search puzzles, crossword puzzles. Miss Liz Simon, who is a teacher, interactive work, and what else do we have? We're going to give you bumper stickers, and we have Cop to America handbooks. We have all that to reinforce, and we're not going to leave you. That's what I'm saying. We're here. We have arrived, and we are here to stay. All right? Period. Period. Nobody's controlling that camera. This is America. I care. I give 2 cents about a person that says, I don't so-and-so, screw them. I'm a cop. I care. All right? People in their freaking rights. Their rights. None of their what their grandmama told them. Okay, what their rights are. No. No. Right here. If you don't break these laws, okay, you have rights. I don't care what your grandmama taught you and your grandpa taught you and your great aunt while you sat up there and they dipped in snuff. I don't care. People will come up with their own laws, and you don't know if they're mentally ill or they're sane. Sane people don't do these things. Okay, they don't come up with things out of their imagination and their feelings and their common sense, not common sense, their common sense. Oh, I've heard people talk, and it ain't cool. Pastors coming up with their sermons. Oh yeah, we got a section where I go over all the 100, these same 100 laws with pastors and ministers as well as police officers, people who are mentally challenged. People are physically challenged. People are pushing their weight. No, we're not going to do that. And teenagers, don't you push your weight either. All right now. I'm going to tell you this much. You would rather break the law than fake it here. And think somebody, and being tricky wicked, think somebody's going to believe you because you act a little crazy. Let me tell you, them times for straight jackets and locking you up in a mental institution, throwing some pills down your throat, trust me, they are here and they come back heavy. Because if people want to claim mental illness, they're going to treat you like that. And psychologists and psychiatrists are nothing to mess with. Did you hear me? And neither are counselors. No. Teachers neither. They look at you every single day and they go, is this person sane? And a nice old drama teacher tell you, oh, they got it off this movie and that movie. But some people, the movie's 40 years old. We're off to see the wizard? No. Things playing off in their head and in their spirit. Let's move forward. Okay? Elements making up the crime of declaring war. There are 5. I told you about elements. It takes how many? 3. They got you. Better ping, pat, boom. Oh, no, I struck out. Yes, you did. And you're going to serve that time. All right, listen. The use of or threat to use, and number 3, violence. Number 4, the goal is to attain political objectives. And number 5, and the target of terrorism are civilians. Real simple. How do you declare war? Open up that mouth and say, I declare war. We know what's going up in here. All right? Ain't no Hitlers coming along. All right? If you have a political agenda, guess what? Ixnay, let it go. You can't handle the punishment. The punishment is life in prison upwards to death for this crime. Stop acting out. If you're a teenager, do not act out. There's a lot of people who do it in their teens and in their 20s. All right, listen. Penalty for declaring war, damages that occurred in the cure will begin at $10,000 plus cost of court. Tell me what you could do with $10,000. You could start a baseball cap business. Ooh, that's a good idea. You could start a t-shirt business. I understand what you can do with $10,000. Well, I don't have it now. Oh, you will have it. The courts say you will have it, so somebody must have $10,000 if you're breaking this law. And any of these laws, they got price tags attached to them. Somebody got some money. Or don't break the law. That's why they said poor people, people who struggle, people living paycheck to paycheck should never break the law because they don't have the money. And that a lot of them go in and stay in until they pay that money. The judge is not playing with people. Ooh. No. They don't know you from a brick at the White House. They don't know you from a brick used to build a beautiful... You guys ever see these bridges that are made of bricks that cover babbling brooks? Okay, you can find them oftentimes in forest. Okay, somebody built this bridge, and the bridge is very old, and it's built with stone. Now there's bridges like that all over England. Okay, now watch this. They don't know you from that brick over to the brick in New Hampshire or the New England, or wherever. Who cares? They don't know you. People say, people know me. No, they don't. I don't know you. People should get out of this thing called they know you. You're my daughter. You're my niece. You're my cousin. Now, I'm trying to get to a place so you guys can understand. Let me finish this out. It says a conspiracy charge can be added to most crimes, which will increase or may double your sentence. Let's get back to this fine and this cost of court. Remember lesson number 44, declaring war. Don't do it. It's real simple. Read it. It's posted in the video and posted on the website. It's in your Cop to America handbook. Because there are people who will do it. Alright? Let's get into with this knowing. Because police officers, and trust me, the feds will be knocking on your door to do something like that here. You must want to go somewhere and sit down in a nasty cell. Do something like declare war. Have a political agenda here, and you watch what happens. People can barely read and write and got political agendas, okay? And all of a sudden, now watch. I'm doing my fake phone now. Police are not going to call you. No. I don't care. They never call. All right? Understand that. Police don't know you. We know police officers, and you know NFL football players too, in the subject. Boom. Now, do you get what I'm saying, guys? Do you get what I'm saying? KNOW. Don't believe that. Everyone's a stranger to each other. Up to a point now. But most of us, see, people are kind and courteous and sweet and charming. Watch them. They may be into this political agenda. Oh, let's rally. Oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do that. KKK, all the rest of the folk. KKK done phased out. Who wants to go sit in a rotten prison? They don't even send you any money. They don't support each other. Gangs are all played out. Why? Man, PD, he was going to be sending me some money, yo. He ain't sending you no money. His mother ain't sending him none. He might be locked up too. Yeah, I heard he got locked up. Bull crap, he's walking the streets. People don't do it, guys. Don't get lost. Okay? In the message of life. The message of life says you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. But you have to remember, you have to play it within the boundaries of the law. Okay? And what does that mean within the boundaries of the law? You can't break the law in order to have fun. You can't break the law that someone else may be heard. No. You can get permits for things. But let me tell you this. How does it tie to declaring war? Because people who like to declare war got a little something going up in here. They're pissed off. There you go with that. They want somebody to listen to them. No. As soon as you say no, some of them get downright dirty. You're not going to say no to me. Okay? You know what that sounds like? Back in the old days, that sounds like a racist white man. Oh, you're not going to say no to me. No, you're not. And going around calling people niggers and wops and spits and everything. Something's wrong. Oh, yeah. Now had I come... See this face? I probably wouldn't be a police officer today. Maybe I would. I'd have knocked one out. You're not going to say that to me. Isn't it funny people get their good senses just as soon as they come across Someone who can knock them out. Don't go hitting folk. All right? Some states, you put your hands on somebody, you look at somebody funny, you can get arrested. You got to watch them laws now. Everybody just be nice. But they have political agendas. Those are the type of mentalities. People who want to bomb schools, shoot up schools, threaten to shoot schools, they want to be heard. They want you to talk to them. They are what? The use of or threaten to use violence. It didn't say boy or girl, did it? It didn't say black, white, Chinese, Asian, Hispanic, from New Zealand. I don't care, from Ireland, from Greenland. It says that if you come here on this soil, or your heritage, I tell you, I don't care. Listen, the goal is to attain political objectives. Most political objectives is they want you to do things their way. They want you to see what they see. And if you don't, you will be punished. Okay? And the target of terrorism are civilians. Of terrorism. Now listen, aren't you a civilian? Mm-hmm. Isn't this a bully? Yeah, it's a bully tactic. Guess what? They'll get life in prison or be on death row. And let me tell you, it's a lonely place. It's amazing. Trust me, it's not all that noise, guys. I have been to prison. I have taken people to prison, and there is no show. It's for real. It is for real, for real, for real. Go stand outside of prison, and you look at all that barbed wire. Just stand there and look at it. I know prisons are far, far, far away. But just, we have a few of them close here where I am in Raleigh, North Carolina. A few of them really close. Just stand there and look at that. Those people going in there, they're not coming out. They see you through barbed wire, and you see them through barbed wire. You can't get in there. People always want to play. People like to play would like to jump the fence and go in there and play with them. Big imaginations. Wow. But just stand there. You can't go and just pop off and visit. Oh, I like to go see the inside of a prison or watch TV and believe it's all wonderful. It's quiet. Nothing worse than quietness. It's like being in the woods by yourself. It's like being left in a car by yourself to wait. It's like cabin fever when the snow has piled up so much you can't go anywhere. You're just there. That's prison. Let's move forward, guys. Don't do that. Don't declare war because you want somebody to hear you. There are platforms for everybody. They might cost you a little money. Yes. No, yes. Stages aren't cheap. All right? Somebody will hear you, but don't lose it now. Because America can't stand sick folk walking all over the United States dressed up real pretty. All right now. Oh, I'm seeking political asylum. No, you were not. You're going to sit down there and ask for, you're going to wish you had some crayons and some coloring books. Do something with your time in prison. All right, guys. Let's move forward. What's the next subject? Wow. 45. Disorderly conduct. Unnecessary evil. Things get out of hand. Like at football games and rallies. People go to drinking. Yo, Johnny! Oh, Johnny's been arrested for disorderly conduct? What? Oh, no. He had my McNutt. my schnapps on him. Don't y'all do that now. Let's be nice. Let's get the show on the road, as they say. Disorderly conduct is next.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. The weight of what I say